Ocean View penthouse, which was just a 40-minute drive west across the island of New Providence from his new home at Fox Hill Prison. The first draft of his speech for his congressional testimony, which Forbes obtained, began with the words, "I fucked up." But that speech was never delivered because, as SBF was polishing up his words, he received a call from his lawyer in New York passing on a message from the FBI. The Bahamian police were on their way to arrest Sam, unless he agreed to U.S. extradition under some sort of bail conditions. If he agreed to their terms, the FBI promised to scoop him up before the Bahamian police could and have him aboard a private plane headed north that night, Forbes reported. A million thoughts raced through his head, Sam told Forbes, and he needed to figure out what to do. His parents, Joseph Bankman and Barbara Fried, both law professors at Stanford Law School, were in the room with their son at the time. After they received the message, the family frantically called up anyone who might give them information and verify that the FBI's tip about the Bahamian police was true. But before long, they heard a knock at the door. And it wasn't Uber Eats delivering Sam an Impossible Burger. Bahamian officers walked in and gave Sam 5 minutes to collect his things before they handcuffed him and transported him to a police station. Now, he was showering with a cold garden hose, sleeping on cardboard, and scrounging for vegan food. "I spent a while trying to see how far a jar of peanut butter could get me," he would later say in an interview. "It was a little touch and go for a while." While it wasn't exactly the Shawshank Redemption, as he had feared, the Bahamian Commissioner of Correctional Services said conditions had significantly improved since the U.S. report on Fox Hill. Sam was struggling with symptoms of information withdrawal. Without an internet connection to answer his questions instantaneously, Sam had to make lists of inquiries about his case, which he would hand off to lawyers or visitors during his daily meetings, and then receive answers back the following day. "I was trying to pretend that I had an internet connection with a latency of 1 day," Sam told Forbes. He now had seemingly infinite hours to contemplate all the ways in which he had fucked up, as he so eloquently phrased it. It was a long road from the sun-filled childhood he enjoyed on the Stanford campus in Palo Alto, California, from the math camps and Tony High School he attended, from the elite milieu of academia discussing politics, philosophy, and philanthropy he soaked up at his parents' weekly dinner parties, to his Bahamian prison cell. Sam's mother, Barbara Fried, who specialized in law, economics, and philosophy, once wrote in an essay that parental income and education are the most powerful predictors of whether a 3-year-old will end up in the boardroom or in prison. Only a few months earlier, that analysis might have jibed with SBF's spectacular rise in the world. Sam had made a smooth transition from the Stanford campus to MIT, to a prestigious Wall Street trading company, to founding and running 2 highly successful crypto companies. He was hailed as the crypto white knight, compared to J.P. Morgan, courted by White House officials and members of Congress, and befriended by celebrity singers, professional athletes, and Hollywood actors. At the peak of his enormous wealth, Sam Bankman-Fried was worth approximately $26 billion. Tossing and turning on his prison cot in December of 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried might have been thinking about any number of things he had lost. Part 1. Sam's Beginnings.